Hello, hello, hello. I don't know if anyone is here because this was supposed to be posted yesterday and it didn't because kids. Because my daughter had a piano thing apparently. Anyway, um hi Bobby. Thank you. That's so nice. I'm not alone. Okay, so welcome to today's stream. Hi, Liz. Did I say that right? A couple of things. Welcome. I'm going to start, I'll wait a bit for people to come in. Hi, I'm Irit. I guess that everyone here knows me. But today's stream will probably be around an hour, and we are going to chat about art stuff, and I'm going to show you a bit of what's going on in the Joy Art Club and tell you a bit about it. Hi from Denmark. Hi, Lise, fellow European. And so if there is a bit of a delay between the software that I'm using to stream and YouTube, so I think sometimes it just looks like you posted a comment and nothing is happening. So if it takes me some time, that's the reason. But Bobby, I know you're in the US, but if you want to tell us from where, because I don't know if you told me or I forgot. Either way, let us know. And Denmark, Lise, are you watching? There's now the soccer championship in Europe, and everyone is cuckoo gaga about it. And yesterday, so I'm in Austria, and the Austrian team played yesterday, and they played beautifully. And I'm not a soccer person, but I only watched the second half of the game, but it was very good. And all of Austria is celebrating because apparently they are not very good in soccer. And well, my husband, the Austrian, the local in the house, says that that the Austrians haven't had a good team in 20 years. They've just been losing. So it's about time that they win a bit. How is Denmark doing in the Master League, Master whatever? But it's funny because I guess if you're in the US, it's few people left. They're like, nothing to see here talking about soccer. Sorry. I think it's just funny because hi. Wait, let me just welcome. Bobby is from Maryland. Very cool. I was only briefly in Maryland to see a Counting Crows concert a million years ago. Well, in 2000. So that's far. Coffee here and present. Yay, I also have coffee. Hi, Wonky Willems from Wisconsin, USA. So I was just saying that we have now the European Master League, whatever, in soccer. And so it's like country against country. And it's always funny because there's all kinds of politics. So, this country hates this country or whatever. I mean, it's all, sports stuff, but it's just funny. So I don't know if you're familiar, and I don't know who else here is from Austria or Germany, but Austria and Germany have this rivalry kind of because they both speak sort of the same language, but Austria is very small and Germany is very big. So I think the Austrians have issues, but yeah. Anyway, let's talk about art, right? We're not here to talk about soccer, as fascinating as that is. Okay, so first of all, I want to show you, I was in town today. The town nearby, it's called Graz. I didn't know it existed until I met my husband, who is from here. But it's the second largest city in Austria after Vienna. And it's a very small, cute European town with an old town center and a lot of universities. And Um, yeah, Denmark and Sweden. Yeah, I think there's also all kinds of rivalries, right, in the in your region. But it's always so funny, like when you come from like the outside to that. I mean, I'm sure like Americans and Canadians probably have all kinds of like jokes about each other. But in Europe, there are a lot of countries and there's a very rich, bloody history. So there are all kinds of old rivalries to rely on. Like this was an empire and that was an empire and this war and that war. So it's a lot of fun. So much fun. Anyway, so on Saturdays, I go to town and I get myself coffee. And then I also go to the art store because what you gonna do? So I got a few things. So let me know in the comments if you already told me from where you are. Let me know what is the last art supply that you bought. Yeah. Okay. So now we learned today, lesson for today, that the people of Denmark have issues with the people of Sweden. Hi, Maggie. Hi. Great to have you here. Watercolor paper. Which one? Canson, Arches. So yeah, tell us what was your last purchase and if you are happy with it or not. So I went to the local art store. We have two. One is hi, Tombow markers. Cool. They are really nice. I have a few. There, go. There. In the carousel. I like Tombow markers. They're nice. Hi, Leah from Ranana. Tombows are great. Acrylic gouache. Yeah. Which ones? Did you get the Holbein ones or Turner? I think Holbein are the most like popular one. Oil paint, Vasari. I don't know them. They European? You like them, Bobby? You make some beautiful art. Like I follow you on Facebook, so I see all the time your wonderful creations. I'm not even going to try and say this. I don't know. Oh, no, that's not the... Oh, the paper. Okay, now I'm catching up. The paper. The watercolor paper is from this brand, and Maggie will tell us how she likes it next week. Holbein. Yeah, the colors are great. Which colors did you get, Wonky? Tell us. Then we have Hahnemühle paper. Yes, they know their stuff. Hi, Maggie. Did you not come to last week's conversation where we were talking about granulating watercolors? Yes, I have seen. I want it. There is a pink one that I really, really want. And I get my Holbein from a shop in Berlin called Peter's Art. They have great prices for Holbein. And it's in Germany, so it arrives fast to Austria. And I have stocked their shop all the time, waiting for their granulating watercolors, and they are not there. Has anyone seen them, tried them, bought them? Tell us everything about it. Dave, I read a recommendation to buy Canson XL, supposed to be good, but bring out granulation. I know a lot of people love the Canson XL. Here, I think Canson is, I want to say American. So, I mean, we do have it here, like here in Austria, but I really like the Hahnemühle papers, and there are a lot of like European brands. So I personally don't buy a lot of Canson, but I know a lot of people love the paper. So try it and tell us, Dave, if you like it. Hi, April. Maggie, you've tried? Like, what are we talking about? Are we talking about the granulating colors? Oh, I can't find them yet. Yeah. Yes. Believe me, when I have them, you will know about it. So don't worry. It won't be a secret. Leaf green, orange, and the Holy Grail opera. Yes. I like leaf green. I have that. Orange, but opera, yeah, they have great colors. No doubt about it. Vasari oils, based in New York, pricey, so it is a treat. Well, enjoy, Bobby. Oils are, I feel like oils are like the Everest of art supplies. They're like this difficult to conquer medium, or the most intimidating to me. I don't know. What do you think about it? So let me show you quickly what I picked up. I picked up this little aqua pad. I just thought it was nice. These are actually like postcards. And I don't know, it looked cute. It was €4. There are 10 postcards. And I just thought it would be fun to like play with this like panoramic format for landscapes, maybe beach scenes. Hi, Tanya. Hi. Dave, you're trying it at the moment. Also have Hanemühle. Yeah, I'm a Hanemühle gal, I have to say. But there are a lot of great papers. Maggie, you love oil. Yeah. Yes, palette knife. I'm so with you. Like with the brushes, what are you doing to us? Like it takes forever to clean the brushes. I mean, there's like solvents, and then okay, you can use the like water soluble oils, but it's like such a hassle. Yes, palette knife all the way. What's your favorite brand, Maggie? Anyway, sorry if I'm like slurping. So I got this. This is from Clairefontaine. I think they're French, I want to say. Yeah, Paris. And then I also found, so the local store that I have, I think it's kind of affiliated with this brand, Gersteckel, I want to say. I can never pronounce this thing right, which is kind of my go-to to most art supplies online. And they just had this cute package. So I know for those of you in Europe, of all of their like own papers, and this was, I don't know how much it cost, but it was like just a few euros. So I got it and I just want to try this. So they have just like different papers, and it's really cute. I am familiar with their sketch paper, I want to say, the number 5, the universal block. It's actually really nice. And these papers are very, very affordable if you are in Europe. So the papers, the like own private label or house brand of Gersteckel. Yeah, so I got these. And then this one is also from Clairefontaine. This was like just like a cute pad, and I thought it would be nice to just have like all these papers to play with and work on some color stories. And yeah, that's what I bought. Winsor Newton, Winton, or Utrecht. Yeah, I also like the Winsor Newton ones. I haven't tried the Utrecht, but I've been to Utrecht. Okay. I use a brush dip, so I almost never clean my brushes. What does that mean, Bobby? Explain. What's a brush dip? Tell the ignoramuses. Good morning. It is afternoon where I am, but I will allow it. Nancy, hi. Hi. Yes. We moved this, or I moved it from yesterday because I had to go to a piano concert. Blikbad uit Utrecht. Okay, cool. So it's can probably get it like for a good price, I guess. So my daughter started playing piano this year, and now it's the end of like it's coming to an end, like the school year here. I think in the US you are already on your summer holidays. Hi, Nancy. But here we are not there yet. So now we have all kinds of like fests, like celebrations and like summer festivals, and including the music school had a little concert. So instead of streaming, I listened to kids who started playing piano this year or last year. No, but it was very nice, and she played really well. She just started this year, and what I adore about her is that she has like no stage fear at all. And I think that's amazing, because I also played piano in her age and I had to perform in concerts and I hated it more than life itself. And it was a nightmare. But she has no problem. On your holiday, where did you go on holiday? Yeah, let's talk about, tell me in the comments if you are planning any summer traveling. Because first of all, I'm curious and I want to know. And also tell me if you sketch and paint when you're traveling. And I think that because of my travel plans, so we are hopefully going to Greece at the end of August. And I think that's why we're going to do like a beachscape, seascape theme in the Joy Art Club during August, because I'm selfish and I want to. So, okay. Ooh, Greece. Lise, you're also going to Greece? I know, it's like a must, right? I mean, in Europe, like it just doesn't get better than Greece in the summer. That's how I feel. Oh, Maggie, no holiday? Yeah, that's not fun. I hope maybe autumn, winter, spring next summer. Kruger National Park again, lots of African cats. You're going to sketch them or take pictures? Or take pictures and then sketch? Hi, hi, hi. Hallo, hallo. Willkommen. Okay, now we are gathered here today so I can tell you about the Joy Art Club, because I want you to know about it. I mean, I want you to know about it. I'm hoping that you will know about it without me having to tell you about it. But yeah, so this week, the doors to the Joy Art Club opened, and it is my new monthly subscription color inspiration club. A few of the people here in the comments are already in there. We have almost 50 people, and we are chatting, we are painting, we are sharing, we are being inspired, and it's a lot of fun. There is kind of a founders special offer that you can take advantage this week. I'll probably close it like early next week. And basically that means that if you join now, you get access also to the archives. So the idea here, and this is all a work in progress. So that's another thing why being a founding member is so amazing for both of us, because like you, the founding members, and me, because we can kind of build this thing together. And one of the things, I did a lot of research about other art clubs before I created this one. And one of the things that was a bit of a problem for me is everything I tried, I thought it was really great value, like even the ones that are more expensive, but a lot of them were very overwhelming. And the way that the Joy Art Club is built is that you get at the mid-month, you get a drop of content. So color mixtures, color charts, recommendations of like books, and we talk about artists, and it's a lot of fun. And then we have the whole month to kind of go through it. And after that month is over, that content goes to the archives. And if you're a founding member, you get access to those archives. But in the kind of main membership area, the new content drops. And the idea here is to really motivate you to take advantage and use things up. And that I mean, true that if you're a founding member, then it's only like an illusion that you will lose this content. But once it moves to the archives, we just tend to forget about it because there's so much going on. And I really want you to use everything as it drops, create, be inspired, and then we move on to the next month. So, so just let me show you a little bit around, and then we can go back to chatting about all things art. Okay, so I'll start with, where am I? Yeah, I'll start with just like the sales page. So here you can see, if you want more details, I'm not going to like read you this or anything, but if you want to join, this is the page to go to. It's thejoyartclub.com. And what you can get here is, this is the monthly, it's €9 a month or €79 a year, which basically gives you 3 months for free. But what you can get here is like not a full month, a taste of, because there's not like all the exclusive videos, just like a couple of videos here. So you can try it for free without signing up for anything, without committing to anything. You'll just get an email with a sample of what you get when you join. So this, you can get this, again, no, you don't have to commit to anything. Just get a taste. And also, of course, you can try it for €9 a month and then quit. Let me show you the classroom. No, that's not interesting. I'm just fussing around. So this is the classroom. And here you have all the like welcome information. Here is the monthly content. So you get, are you seeing this? Yes, you're seeing this. So this is like the PDF, and it's chock full of inspiration. And there are a couple of videos. This is the June content. And there are some more videos here just for you. This is just for members. And then there is the freebie that also lives here, which if you sign up, you get access to that. And then there's the subscription. If you need to change anything, that's where you do that. So that's the classroom. But the most fun part is the community. I'm not going to show you because I do want to protect the people's privacy that are in there. As I said, we're almost 50, and we just chat about art stuff, products, classes. One of the things that were also really important to me is I don't want you to just like be in my club and take my classes. I myself, I want to learn from everyone that I find interesting. And that's another reason for the low price point, so that it doesn't really limit you, and you can take other courses and be a part of other memberships. So yeah, that's kind of it. If you have any questions, then leave them below. I'm so bad at like selling stuff. I would love to have you there. It's a lot of fun. Again, you can try the freebie for free. You can join for €9, see if you like it, and then decide if you want to stay or not. It's a very, very lovely group. So yeah. Lise, you're going to Berlin? I haven't been. I really want to go. And are you going to go to art stores? That's all we care about. Wonky, no travel plans. You always bring supplies. I know. I have done that several times. So I'm really trying to get better with sketching. And as I said, I went to town and I did do some sketching. It's not very good, but I'm going to show it to you in a bit. So what's Wonky, what's your biggest like problem? What's your biggest obstacle? Is it like the setup? Are you embarrassed, uncomfortable? Like what's stopping you? Tell us. Let's work through this. Brush dip. 98 blue ratio, artist grade, and clove leaf oil dip brush in once and lay flat. So this you do when, Bobby? You have to give me some more. Next year, 2025. Nothing planned. We'll do something. Yeah, I know. Summer vacations can be brutal. That's why we kind of decided after, some not bad experiences, but like more exhausting than necessary experiences, that in the summer we don't go to major towns and we just go to the Greek islands. Tanya, oh, you're so sweet. I'm embarrassed. April, thank you. Art stores and museums. Yes, I'm sure like Berlin must have some amazing museums, right? I know. I should go there. I think going back to talking about soccer's and Austrians and Germans. So my Austrian husband is not very keen on going to Germany, which really annoys me because there are a lot of great things to see there. And also, it's really fun to travel to a country where you speak the language. And in Germany, they actually speak German in a much easier to understand way for those of us who are not native speakers, because the Austrians, if you're not familiar, they apparently do speak German, but they speak in dialect, and it is challenging. And in Germany, they speak more kind of like what you learn in Deutschkurs, in German course. You concur? You are our German representative here. And thank you. Thank you for all the kind words about the Joy Art Club. Yes, I invite you to join us. So, have you been to Berlin, please? Or is it your first time? Yeah, I know I know. Yes to both of these things, because there is something to be said about kind of being in the moment if it is not a trip that is dedicated to sketching and painting, right? I mean, I kind of feel the same. And I had the most luck sketching and painting when I was traveling, when I was doing it with my kids. So it was kind of an activity and not just, us together on vacation. They're doing one thing and I am like sketching or painting. So 20 years ago, it's probably not that different, right? I know. Like my childhood friend, that we've been like friends forever, ever, because we're so old. She goes to Berlin like every year, and I have never been. And I find, besides the fact that I hear that it's like an amazing city, but just like the history and like very recent history of Berlin, I think is so fascinating. So I really want to go. Should tell my husband to stay home if he doesn't want to go and see Germans. I'm just kidding. Please don't be offended. I have a horrible sense of humor. I always like to Google the population of countries. Yes. The US is humongous. It is kind of, when you see there's an amazing scene from the West Wing. If you're familiar with that show, there is a scene that they meet like the White House staff. So random. I know, I'm sorry, but that's how it is up here. There's a scene of a few people from the White House staff that are meeting with some cartographers, and they want to like change the maps, because apparently all the maps that we know show Europe as much, much bigger than it is. And so they want to like change it to the reality, to like the real thing, where Europe is quite small, especially compared to like Africa that is underneath it in the map, and it's like huge. And they're all like looking at the map, like the real map, and they're like, what is this? So it's just funny. But yeah, Europe is like very, very compact. And that's also one of the great things, that you can see so many things and it's all very close. I am about 45 minutes from the border with Slovenia. And a couple of years ago, we drove from Austria to Croatia to Montenegro to Albania, and then we took a ferry to Greece, and then we stayed on a Greek island, then went east in Greece on the mainland. They have some amazing places there, and then went up back to Austria. I mean, north, not up, north. And yeah, so I do appreciate it. Since I'm not a native European, I really, really appreciate how much you can do here driving around. But so it's just like easy. But in the US, like the nature in the US, like especially like all your national parks are wow. Hopefully I'm planning to go to the US in the fall. Oh, and I also actually thought that it would be a great opportunity to wait. Things are happening in the chat. Let's talk about it. Let's have a retreat in Berlin. Seriously, you think I'm not, like, you tell me. I get these things on Instagram all the time, right? When you're like, someone tells you, let's go on a trip, and you have everything planned already in like 2 hours. That's me. Yeah, let's. Tell me when. Tell me when. It's all I'm saying. We have here, it's like super easy for me to get to Berlin. Although I wanted to say that there are a lot of flights, like daily flights, but I also saw that there is a night train to Berlin from Graz, the town near me, and I thought that would be really cool, actually, to take the night train. I probably won't do that, but I think it's cool. I took, when I was in China a million years ago, not million, 21 years ago, also a massive country. So I went on a 30-hour train ride, and it was amazing. I love going on trains. Yes, yes. Let's. What's a good time? Like, when's a good time to go to Berlin? Like, do we want to do Christmas markets? Or do we want, like, how is the fall there? Let's talk about it. Oh, wait, I skipped. April. Yes, Canada, right? I mean, I was only a little bit in Canada. Yeah, Europe is like tiny. Long drive of 3 hours. Oh, I have a funny anecdote about Austria in a second. Let's hope I remember it. Remind me. Sound of music. Remind me. Yeah, so April, where are you in Canada? Because I have on my bucket list, I want to go to Nova Scotia and Prince Edward's Island. I know we're not talking about art. We digress. I'm sorry. But it's like on my bucket list. Because of Anne of Green Gables, of course. Like the best book ever. So tell us where you're from, April. But I have like Vancouver, I know is like amazing. And you have like the beautiful nature there, the Rockies and all of that. 2 trains. It's not, how far is it from Denmark? You're flying? How are you going like this time? Whenever I go by train. Okay. I'll make it happen. Like, challenge accepted. Yes, yes. Let's meet in Berlin. September. That's a good time. The Peloponnese, my best ever Greek trip. I haven't been. It's like, it's going to happen because I'm going now every summer to Greece. And I know the Peloponnese is supposed to be amazing. It's on the list. What can I say, Dave? I'll go there. It'll happen. September, October. Yeah, maybe we could just do like a weekend. I mean, I don't think I have to get divorced for that. I think, Marriage will survive. Ottawa Central. Very nice. Is it nice there, April? Is it like a big town? I haven't been. Worth a visit? Did Anne Shirley go there? Okay, so whoever wants to be a part of the Berlin retreat, what are we going, like, where are we going to go? Like, what are the best museums? Okay, now I have to go into like research mode. Where is Bettel's art store? In Berlin. It's a gorgeous city of about 1 million people. No visits from Anne, though. Well, okay. So you have, it's gorgeous city. You mean there's also like older things there? Would you say it has because I know like Montreal is supposed to be more of like, has like these strong French influences. So how is Ottawa? Green Gables Art Challenge. That doesn't sound challenging. Using only Canadian supplies. No, but maybe we should do, I'll tell you. Yes, I will. Yeah, I'm going to add it to the list because we could do like Canadian Prince Edward's Island landscape farmhouses challenge. That could be fun. Yeah, Dave, where are you? Where are you in the world? I mean, not on my screen. Yeah, because yeah, if you tell me like let's do a trip, I'm gonna go on that trip. It's like my, what do you say, like toxic habit, toxic trait. Well, I don't think it's toxic. I think it's fantastic. New Jersey perk art travel, 100% Anna. Hi, Anna. Anna is also in the Joy Art Club, and I'm just like so happy to have you all there. Hi. Hi, we have a celebrity in our midst. Hi, Sketches and Scrubs. Your channel, right? I'm like, I think, yes. Okay. I think I'm talking about the right person, but your channel is fantastic. You're not late. We just started. Well, no, we didn't, but we've been here for like 40 minutes, but it's okay. I know you have good stuff there, Tanya. It's just so far. Why is it so far? It's like a gazillion hours. It's nice to have you here. So I'll tell you what you missed, like the important art stuff, because the rest was just like rambling about random things. What is the last art supply that you bought? And yeah, tell us. And do you like it? Durwood is the celebrity. Yes, welcome to all the celebrities and to all of the celebrities in their own lives. Hi, hi, hi. Green Gables Adventure. I know, right? I mean, I have like a couple of things in that region on my bucket list. One is to see New England and like that area, like the Indian summer, even though that's a little bit greedy because we have beautiful fall situation here in my part of the world. And also if I go just an hour away to Slovenia, they have glorious, glorious fall leaves. So yeah, but that's on my bucket list, like fall in New England and that area, and then Nova Scotia, Prince Edward's Island to go. I hear there's like a like Anne of Green Gables Park, that it's very cute. So I think we should do that. Yes, art travel. I've been talking about this for a long time. I've wanted to go on like art retreats for a very long time, but all the ones that I get notice about are usually around the 3,000, 4,000 dollars price point, and they're usually for like a week, and it's usually like amazing. It looks, you're like in a villa in the south of France or in Italy, and you paint all day and it looks amazing, but A, it's not in my budget, and B, yeah, my husband will divorce me if I'll be like, honey, you take care of the kids, I have to go paint in France for a week. So like something that we can organize ourselves, like a weekend in Berlin, would be really, really cool. But yeah, I was also thinking today, as I was sitting in the park, I'll show you. It was so funny. I have a few things to say. I'm gathering my courage to sketch more on location and just like having fun with it. So this is not amazing stuff, but I was just like sitting in the park, and I was just like having fun, like sketching, like the ducks, the duckies. And some older dude stopped and like looked at my stuff. He was very nice. I didn't get a chance to ask him if he's an artist. He seemed very kind. He was, I think, half amused, half interested by what I was doing. But I also thought that, like, if you want to come to my neck of the woods, it's really beautiful here. I live in a region called Steiermark in Austria. I know that nobody knows it because most people, when they like what they know about Austria is Vienna, Salzburg, Tirol, which are amazing places. But I live in an area that is, I think, don't tell anyone, I think it's a hidden gem in Europe. It is kind of like Tuscany, but with Austrians, which I know. I mean, you gotta love Italians, right? But it's just beautiful here. So I actually thought, if you wanted to come hang out with me and like sketch, it is a part of the world that is actually worth visiting. Also, if you're not just interested in hanging out with me. So, okay. Wait. Let me catch up on the comments, and then I'll tell you a funny thing about Austria. Bye, Tanya. Sorry you have to go. Okay, wait, let's go back. I'm catching up. Yeah, Slovenia and Austria, absolutely. I mean, it's like so pretty. There's so much to see. Holbein watercolors. Are those the new ones? Don't tell us you got the new granulating ones, because we're all coveting them, and I haven't been able to get my hands on them. But I love Holbein watercolors. Tell us which colors you got. Last art supply I received was Neo Pastels, and they are great. Going to use them with Sennelier oil pastel. Wait, the Neo Pastels, are those also oil pastels? I can't remember. Do I know that? I think they are, right? Are they from Schminke? Like, Picked Up Woman, full pens. Yes. The Aquarius watercolors are lovely. I have to say also that the brand, they are very nice. They send me occasionally like their new paints, and I have been really, really bad with like sharing that. But it's like a really nice brand. I also want to say that. Okay. I want to try the new Schminke Earth watercolor. Which one is that? Oh, you mean like their vegan line? Yeah, I think I saw like the colors just weren't super exciting, but maybe it's worth taking another look. Schminke & Co. Retro line and Pebeo acrylic paint to make prints. Cool. What do you use to make prints? Yes, the pastels. What is it with all these colors? I looked today, actually looked thanks to this recommendation. I looked at the soft at the pastel softness comparison from Dakota Pastels. And apparently Schminke is the softest, and they have 400 colors. Like, what are you trying to do to us? Sennelier has 525 colors. I mean, if we thought like 200 colors in watercolors was bad, then what are we going to do with pastels? Yes, I think we'll all have to live vicariously. Art trip dates to coincide with an art fair would be a bonus. Yes, in Bologna, I just became familiar with the Bologna like book fair that they have. But you're so right. Did you say where you're from, Dave? I missed that. Like, where are you? Did I miss that again? I also heard there is an illustrator that I follow on Patreon, Victoria. I can't remember her last name, but she told me, my bestie. No, I asked. So she told me she has a sketching class in Seville, in Spain, in February. I think it's going to be more of like a character sketching class. And I have to tell you, I am no illustrator. Like, no. But she has a very cool style, and she does a lot of mixed media, and she has great use of color. And so, who wants to go to Seville in February is what I'm trying to ask you. But yeah, I know we should do that. Like, I'm sorry if this is like annoying to the non-European peeps, or if you want to cross the pond, but yeah, we should do that if we can. I know. I watched today because of you. I watched today like a video of this woman arranging her travel pastel palette, and she had like a gazillion colors, and I thought my brain will explode and the FOMO will ruin my kidneys or something. Salzburg is one of my favorite places I've heard. Salzburg is very pretty. I'm a Vienna girl. So let me tell you my anecdote about Austrians. So who here doesn't know The Sound of Music, right? Everyone knows it. Like, do I need to talk about The Sound of Music? So The Sound of Music was filmed in the Salzburg area. However, and it is, okay, I'll catch up with the comments in a bit. I just have to tell you the story. So it is the number 2 reason, I think, for tourism in Salzburg. Number 1 is Mozart and music. Number 2 is Sound of Music. And Austrians do not know this movie. They do not know The Sound of Music. Now, I'm not from America, where, this movie is, I think, American, right? It was filmed in Austria, but I think it's American. And in my homeland, they would show The Sound of Music for like a major holiday in the days that there was like one channel. They would show The Sound of Music. It's like super famous. And when I met my Austrian husband, I was like, yeah, Sound of Music. And he was like, what's that? And I was shocked. I was shocked. And for a second, I thought, okay, maybe this relationship is not worth pursuing. But so Austrians do not know The Sound of Music. And I'll tell you why. Because 2 years before The Sound of Music came out, there was a German movie, I want to say, or an Austrian movie, German or Austrian movie about the von Trapp family, based again on the memoir of Maria von Trapp. And so when the American movie came out, they didn't publish it in Austria as a musical. So all of the Austrians thought this was just like another version to the movie they saw 2 years ago. And after a week in the cinema, it closed. And Austrians don't know that movie. I think it's hilarious. And if you go to Salzburg, there's like buses and buses of tourists going on the Sound of Music tour, which I also did, by the way, and it's fantastic. So that's the funny thing about Austrians not knowing the Sound of Music. Okay. Caran d'Ache, oil pastels, or neo pastels. Which ones do you like better? Sennelier or the neo pastels? I have a few. They're a little bit harder than the super, super soft Sennelier ones. Very cool. Cool. I hope it's in the group. Yanina, and I can look at that? She found them? Did she find them? Okay. Too natural. We don't want that. Unison. I know. I want to try. I want to like try them. Like I want to try it all. Dave, you're in the UK. That's close to us. Yeah, we should talk about it. Like, yes, let's make decisions. Like, let's make plans for stuff in Europe. We should. Absolutely. Dave, you're not in the Joy Art Club, right? Okay. But I will, like, if we plan anything or when we plan anything, I promise to also update YouTube. How many trips? As many as I can. I have a severe case of wanderlust. I have to travel, and the more the better. And that is one of my biggest joys in life. Do you sing along to Sound of Music? Can you not? Can you not? Von Trapp settled in Vermont. They have a giant resort and brewery. Well done, well done. And it looks a little bit like Austria, which is why they say they settled there. It's a beautiful trip. Yeah, Austria is beautiful. Like, yeah. Come here is all I have to tell you because it is glorious. Sennelier, better, but it's yeah. The Sennelier are a bit of a problem. It's one of my all-time fave. I know. It's like so good. It's so good. I was like, how can you not know the Sound of Music? It's like iconic. It's like so funny. They're like buses in Salzburg going around the Sound of Music, and the Austrians don't know. April, which set? Tell us. Give us the details. Well, better late than never. Welcome. You'll catch the last 10 minutes and you can rewind. It was a lot of chatter. Climb every mountain. I know. Buy every art supply. Yes, I'm attempting to climb that mountain. It's a tough job, but someone has to do it. The Sennelier Paris set. Yeah, I think we've heard about that set from someone. I don't know. Someone mentioned that set. I don't know if I have also the Paris set or like a landscape set. Sennelier has, we're talking about soft pastels, if someone doesn't know. And what's nice about the Sennelier, I know other brands have that too, but not everyone. The Sennelier have these beautiful sets with like half sticks. So you can get a lot more colors for a great, great price. And they do go on sale at Jackson's, I want to say. So I also got a pretty big set of soft pastels from Sennelier, and they were beautiful. Or Nancy, are we talking now about oil pastels? I want to say soft, right? Yeah, you're invited. There's set 12 half sticks of basic colors. Yeah, I saw they had on Jackson's. Should I go hunt for it? They had like a landscape set, which was not usually my colors, but it looked very, very appealing. I'm good. Thanks. Chatting about things that I like art supplies and travel. How are you doing? Yeah, right? It's a soft pastel set. Yeah, I have somewhere like a set. I think I also got the Paris set, I want to say. Okay, I'll check after because now I'm curious. But yeah, so What do people do with all the dust of soft pastels? Because that is, I mean, I think it's fun to sketch with them outside, and there is something about that like pigment payoff, right? It's like so delicious. But do you like wet them? Like, what's your favorite way technique to use them? This is an open question to all of the chat. Oh, and I also want to mention, I didn't get to this, but this was recommended by a member of the Joy Art Club. You can have a drinking game. This book, Color Harmony for Artists by Ana Victoria Calderon. And I've seen this book, but I didn't know what it was actually. And what it is like the whole book is color palettes. It's like curated color palettes. And wait, I'm trying to get there. Which I think is a great concept. I really like it. It's an interesting book. I'll probably do like a proper flip through. Yeah, it is a great book. And I don't think it's kind of clear what it is. My one problem with it, that it's just like my brain just gets so annoyed that it is not organized by rainbow order. Like, why did you do that to me? So that's kind of the only thing that annoys me. But there are like some great color palettes here. So yeah, let me know if you want to see more of this book. I'll probably do a dedicated video because I think it's just like a fun book that would appeal to a lot of people. So thank you to the person who recommended this to me in the Joy Art Club. So if you join, you will get the best recommendations and the nicest people. Okay, let's catch up. So today, open stock at work. You work in an art store. You get to sniff soft pastels the whole day. Yes, you probably hate it, but tell us all about it. And what is your employee discount situation? Ridgely. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Tell us everything. I used to work in a sunglasses store, and we used to like clean glasses all day. Very nice. It is a great book. I think so too. I have a tray attached to my easel that catches the dust. That's good thinking. Do you use it like just soft pastels, or is it like a mixed media situation, Bobby? That's a good present, right? I mean, like, who wants anything besides like art supplies? That's all I want. But the problem is I'm so advanced, and there's like this whole situation that my husband will never be able to like get me stuff. So I have to send him lists. That's okay. What did I want to say? Oh. Does anyone have some recommendations for a nice backpack to take all of your sketching stuff? I'm hunting one. I fell in love with the Cotopaxi. Does anyone know that brand? They have like really colorful bags that are all, I think, recycled, but it's a little bit expensive. So I'm just looking for a very, very light backpack so that I could, in theory, go hiking and sketching. So the obstacle of that happening is the backpack, obviously. Okay, catching up. Nancy purchased a tabletop air filter, and it does help with the dust. Yeah, that's where it starts to, I mean, I really like soft pastels. What I have here on my table right now is soft pastels. I'm actually playing with them, and they are lovely. But yeah, they have issues, right? Like the dust. Set of 16 half sticks. I hear good things about Unison. I'm gonna have to try them, but I think I'll get like a specialty set. Yeah, April, you like that book? You wear a mask. Oh, poor thing. Dakota Pastel recommend attaching an aluminum foil tray to the bottom of the easel to catch dust. Yeah, the dust. The dust. My underpaid can be mixed media, but the next layer is soft pastels. Yeah, I think that's a good, I've seen, I think a lot of like illustrators, they start with watercolors or like gouache, and then they add soft pastels. So sketching dogs. Now I see. Sketching bags from Etcher. Yes, I think everything that has a label of like sketching stuff starts to get pricier, and I just want like a nice backpack. You should check like the Cotopaxi ones. They are super cute and fun. I don't think I'll buy like a specialty sketching just because it's a bit expensive. Art packs included Cotopaxi. FOMO alert. Tell me, do you love it? Probably should mention that Unison said I have it on sale right now. I think Jackson is having a pastel sale right now, and I won't lie to you, I have in my cart a few sets. I want to try Jackson's because I have a set of 3 from Jackson soft pastels, the fluorescent set, and it is so good, and it works amazingly with the jelly plate, which if you're not familiar, you can do like jelly printing with soft pastels. And because you use paint, it actually like fixes it. So you don't have to deal with all the dust. It's amazing. So where was I? So I want to try some more of the Jacksons, but I haven't been able to like narrow down the colors because there are like too many. So, and I want to try the Unison. Discount is super good. We all want to be your best friends. Tell us what to buy you so you can buy us art stuff. Unisons. Okay. Bobby, you talked me into it. I'm going to order a set. The nano trips day to day in the etcher. Yeah, you are so good sketching and scrubs with like sketching outside. Can you like bottle it and sell it to us, those of us that struggle? I mean, I was good today. I went out there and I sketched a plant while I was sitting in my coffee house. Well, not my coffee house, a coffee house. And then I went to the park and I sketched some duckies and trees. So I'm getting there. But yeah, it's not easy. My faves, Unisons. Stop pushing Unisons on me, okay? I will try them. We still want to be friends. On Temu, yeah. I'm sorry. They're like the advertising of Temu is like so aggressive. I get emails from them like all the time. It just kind of annoys me. But yeah, I love the Cotopaxi. I have like one design that I have my eye on it, and it just looks so fun. Yeah, Sandy. I have right now, where is my, I have, like, I got this, I don't remember who showed it. Was it Sandy? It's like, this is just like a little box, but there's a big box that you buy, and inside there are a bunch of like these little boxes, and I have a bunch of them, and they're really nice. Like this one is obviously with Neocolors, but it's really nice to travel with these. I have one for soft pastels, but I need to put some padding because I think it's a bit dangerous. But this I found is just like a cheap, easy storage solution, and it's just really nice for travel, to go out and paint. Richly, that is not helpful at all. But we appreciate the information. I'm just kidding. Cotopaxi backpack. Yep. I'll just have to like catch it on a sale or something. The one that I want has like on the like front of it, it has like 2 sections. So somehow in my head, that is very suitable for sketching. Okay, Lovely, lovely people. We are just over 1 hour, so I will say goodbye soon. I just want to catch up on all the comments and make sure grease crayons on the gel plates. Tell us about it. Yeah, pastels are fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that discount. Etcher, another lovely brand. I know that really supports their ambassadors. I've also had the fortune of, like reviewing some of their stuff, and they are lovely and the products are great. When I realized at birth, I mean, I always loved it, but then I decided I needed to have a serious profession and I became a doctor. And then I decided I don't want to wait till I worked in a hospital and I had kids, and I decided I didn't want to wait till I was retired to paint. So that's me here. And I'm so excited that I get to spend now decades painting and exploring art with all the lovely people that I get to know through this wonderful, wonderful thing. Thank you. My ducks. They are cute. What is the title of the book? It is Color Harmony for Artists. Let's see the sketches. Asked for it. You get what you ask for. So this is more, I have been very good with filling out my sketchbook. But I'm not very good with sketching on the go, although I'm also getting better. So I'll show you a few things. So they're very bad. This was from the car park while my daughter was at the dentist. So I actually like sketching cars. This is just like playing around, my cats, doing stuff, the soccer uniforms. This was England versus Denmark. It was 1-1, please. It was a good game. The English were a bit more aggressive, if memory serves. Okay, this was from the coffee shop. So this is my journey of sketching things that excite me. And one of the things that was exciting to me was there was a row of bottles in the fridge there in the coffee shop. And I just found that more interesting than any other thing. So that's what I sketched. These are my little duckies. And this is all in Neocolor 2. I found that I really enjoy sketching with Neocolor 2 as opposed to watercolor when I'm outside. I just find there's something about watercolor that I find challenging. And these are like the trees, like some tree, just playing around. I find it very challenging to sketch a scene when I have to, my brain has to figure out all the composition and details and everything. So I just focus on one thing, sketch it, move on to something else. Yes. Very nice. We live in our forest, but our backyard is geological murder staircase. Oh no. Oh no. Don't we all? Don't we all need a friend that works in an art store? I'm looking for something similar, clear box for my watercolors. You mean for the tubes? Yeah, so I'll try to remember to put a link to this box. It's from Amazon and it's really nice. Yeah, I should mention it in a video or something. You can't fit a ton of tubes here, but it is really, really handy. You can fit a lot of Neocolors, paint tubes if they're not too huge. What else do I have here? I have here some of the distress crayons. They also fit really nicely in this box. So it's really, really nice. I'll try to remember. Wait, let's do this now. Okay, I'll never find it. I'll never find it now because I don't remember what it's called, but I'll put it in the comments of this video. So your own. I can't. I would love to, but I think the good people of Cotopaxi know better. The love of art. I got a lot of clear bark from Daiso. Yeah, the nice thing about this one is that they like stack nicely and they come also in a big box. So in theory, let's say if you're going somewhere with a car, you could take like the big box with all the tiny boxes in them. Yeah, I'm a retired doctor. I mean, I went to med school, I worked for a few years in the hospital, then I came to Austria, then I had to go back to university because my diploma wasn't recognized. And so I finished that and got my diploma recognized in Austria, and then decided, I know I worked my ass off. Oh, sorry about the language, for like over a decade. But what I really want to do is play with paint. So here we are. Oh, you're also? Very, very cool. Life is crazy. So tell us your story in a comment on a YouTube chat. Okay, sketching cars rules. They're really hard. Yeah, I would say mine are very, very bad. Something about that scientific brain and wanting to create art. It's like, I think there are a lot of like doctors who are artists. Do you add water in situ or after? What do you mean, to the sketches? I did after. Yes, I did use a little bit of, like with a water brush. I hate water brushes, but at least it saves you from all the like having to have a cup. I have trouble sketching outside, so many things I could draw. Yeah, it's not easy. There are a lot of challenges. I hate the measuring parts of drawing. It slows me down. Yeah, I can't. My brain just... You're welcome. For what? You too, Anna. Bye. We're soon closing. Have fun. Ooh, buy some nice yarn. Somerset mom was a doctor, artist, writer. Yeah. Some people can do it all. I mean, yeah. Okay. Thank you so much to all of you for hanging out with me. It was super fun. It might be a weekly thing now during the summer because A, it's fun, and B, it's easier for me than creating videos. And I love like chatting to you. So I will put a link in the comments of this stream to the boxes and to the book. So I'm going to do that now if you're interested. So check that out. And I will see you in the Joy Art Club. Please join us. It's a lot of fun. There are almost 50 of us there. And yeah, I would love to see you there. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope you get to paint and do something creative. Yeah, thank you all so much. Thank you. Bye. Have a great day, weekend, week. Bye.